Hello everyone, my name is Billy. I'm with the Hunted and Exposed. We're doing this video today to let everybody know about the Hunted and Exposed. We are a very large organized association that we track, we trace, we hunt, and we get arrests made against traffickers, predators, hackers, the cyber attackers, identity thieves. This is a pretty fresh new organization. We work with many multiple others. We also work with law enforcement, and we catch the bad guys. I went through a situation myself, have for a while, and gave me a good driving point there, to do something good to help others, and decided I wanted to help stop these kind of things happening to others. And people, there's a lot of women out there, and there's a lot of children out there. There's boys, you name it. There's a lot going on, and with the trafficking, it's not just in sexual or in slavery or anything like that. It's organ theft as well. There's people dying. They're being told they'll be paid so much money for their organs, and they, go on the black market, whatever. Needless to say, they're not told that they're not going to be able to collect because they're not going to be here anymore. So therefore, these kind of things need stopped. There's a lot of lives at risk all the way around. So we have websites that is going to be up and running here very soon, within the next couple days, I'd say. There will be links for that. As of right now, you can get a hold of us by email, which is going to be posted up on this video. There will be a phone number you can contact. Working on a couple cases right now. There's a lot to be done. These cases are really huge, and we're just about to the point where we can get arrests made. So that will be filmed. Everything we do will be live streamed for the public, and also for law enforcement. If anybody knows of any women that is being trafficked or forced into slavery and can't get out and needing help, contact us, and we'll do just that. We do a lot of groundwork, a lot of footwork. We collect evidence, information. Like I said, we work with many multiple other organizations that are really helpful. This crew that we have here is made up of many very educated, very experienced people in the bounty hunting industry, the cyber attacks. They catch hackers, identity thieves. A lot of they're all volunteers. Everybody here is volunteer. If you're interested in being a volunteer, you may contact us as well, and welcome aboard. This is a nationwide organization. We're not just a state. Right now I have associates in multiple states I have been working with for a while now. We help each other gather intel. They're very helpful. So, people, these things are going on. It's just like a wildfire. It's I can't express enough how deeply these things need to be stopped. You know, I myself have went through some of these situations, and it still hasn't been recovered, but we're in the process of doing so and bringing it to an end at any time. One person that I loved more than anything in this world was taken from me and put into the trafficking and slavery business. And unfortunately, with certain laws, the way things are, and you know, these people, you know, guys, you got to understand, you know, like I'm sure some of you might know when you call like the national hotlines or anything like that, and you know, you can give them detail and information on these victims. One of the things you don't want to hear, you're going to hear, and it's like this: people that you know they're wanting out, you know they want saved, you know you got to get them out of that, you know. But when the time comes, if especially if it's been going on since they were a child or for a certain amount of years, they kind of develop a whole different outlook in life. They think it is a part of their life. It's just something they have to do. They're made to do. You know, these people are threatened. They're told all kinds of things, you know. And needless to say, instead of turning towards the law and turning them in, they usually defend the predator and go in his favor. They won't give out much information because of fear. Not realizing that, you know, they're going to get got anyway, but I don't know, man. I get lost for words sometimes when I think about this, because it's just, you know, you're expecting to see something. I was just watching an incident the other day. I was working on a case with some people, and it kind of went just like that. The victim did not cooperate with law enforcement, even though law enforcement had all the evidence, and so they, you know, they went ahead and went off of that. But because of the non-cooperation, they can't use this child as a, well, not child, it was a teenager, about 19. Cannot use them in court, which is sad, but it's because of fear. However, there is counseling offered to them, and, you know, medical assistance, housing, you name it. But with that, you know, with some counseling and that, maybe they'll come forth. I have had the opportunity to get to know and speak to some victims. They have put their experiences, turned their experiences into something good, so it doesn't haunt them anymore. They are now working with me, and they are working with other organizations and agencies to help fight to stop this. They're sharing their stories, which is very important, people. It's very important because, you know, if you're a victim yourself and you're out there and you've been holding on to these things and you've been holding on to these nightmares that haunt you, it really helps to express it. It feels good to get it off your chest and to share it. And what you share believe it or not, it will help another victim. It will help them come forth. And let me explain something. If you're a victim that is out there and you're listening or watching this, please understand, you know, you are not the one getting in trouble. You are not the one that did this. You are being forced, you're being made, and you can be out of it. You can have a normal life, you can get on, and with your experiences, you can save others. And, you know, we really need that out here. The more of you that come forth, we can get those predators that have harmed you and have done these things to you, we can get them put away. They will no longer be able to do it to you any longer. They will not be able to do it to any other person, ever. Like I said, we work with law enforcement, and we work with a lot of other agencies. Some of these other agencies can, they kind of take their dirty work sometimes, you know, if need be. But we try to do everything within the legal system. Sometimes you'll run across, and why I say this is because my dirty work, you know, it's because sometimes you might live in an area where there is no law enforcement or any kind of a justice system or whatever. Or maybe they're just underhand, and there's a like sheriff's offices or police stations or whatever, they might be underhand. They might only have a few members depending on your area. So they don't have the manpower to get out there and do all this groundwork. You know, there's a lot of things, you know, that they got to handle and deal with, and just don't have the time, don't have the, maybe even the knowledge or the training because of the area. So we're here for them, we're here to help them, and we do all the work for them. All we ask of them is to make their arrest, and they do so. You know, while I'm on here doing this, I don't know if any of you ever heard of Mr. Anthony Green. Mr. Green is a very, very, very super guy. He's super nice. He has a very, very big heart and a passion for this, and hats off to you, Mr. Green. I look very forward to doing a lot of work with you. And he runs an organization called Truckers Against Predators, and they have, you know, he's always on the road. He's always doing just exactly what we're doing. What we're doing is we go a little bit farther in depth with some things, and but we always, like I said, we need volunteers, people, and right now this is fairly new. You know, it's we're up and we're growing, and things are taking off pretty good. And I want to thank the volunteers that are with us and helping out. And I want to thank Miss Brandy Gee out of Loveland, Colorado. She has an organization, and I think some groups or something like that, that she's up and starting off. I've had the privilege of sharing information and helping her as well. She had some things, you know, that as a child from a man that I know that I did not know was like that. Also, this man is also affiliated with a person of interest in another case I'm working on. And also, you know, there's a woman by the name of Carol, oh boy, Okay, I can't think of it right now. Anyway, she had shared as well her stories, and that was linked to the same incidents. And I want to thank you. I want to thank you both. And from what I understand, there is a couple other ladies that have come forth that are starting to share some things right now to help out, and I want to thank you too. I look forward to discussing these issues with you in the future. And ladies, we'll get them. We'll get them. These ladies had suffered some devastation of these predators at a very young age, starting 5, 12 years old. You know, it doesn't matter to these predators. They like to get them young and get them trained for what they want them for. And it's sad. It's real sad. You know, these incidents, you know, it gives me a driving force, people. It gives me a driving force to do something. We can't just keep letting these people get away with this. Man, I can't even imagine the torment that these women and children are going through. And I've had one myself that has reached out multiple times for help and cannot get it because of the simple fact of what the predator has made them say. And this is something that goes on in every case. And it's sad, you know, you would think that even a red flag or an alert, you know, police enforcement or whatever would look into it, but they don't. They go off of what the victim says and not realizing and understanding that they are being forced and being made. You know, there's a lot of people out there, I'm sure, that thinks, you know, hey, you know, these people must be doing it because they want to, or they got chances to run, they got to do, you know, they can do this, they can tell somebody, they can do. People, you do not realize. It's easy to make a statement for something that you have not been through. It's easy to judge for something you have not been through. People, you have to separate yourself from that and put you in that situation. When you have been threatened like that and been told ever since a child that they will kill you, or they're going to kill your family, or they're going to kill your pet, they're going to do whatever. They will hunt you down. If you try to get away, you're going to die. Your family dies. All your loved ones. You know, this gets deep, and it sets in as a reality. And therefore, they do not run because they're in fear. They do not reach out because they are in fear. But, people, we can stop that. We got to dig. We got to dig in. We got to reach in and let them know we're there. Nothing is going to happen to them. They will be safe. We make sure of that. And we will make sure of that. And that is a guarantee. You know, because of that, you know, they can deny what they want. But here at the Hunted and Exposed, we dig in and we dig deep. We get what is needed to get them predators. All we got to do is receive some information that someone feels that this might be happening or going on to someone, and we take it from there. Um, these predators are investigated deeply and very extensively. Um, I'm sorry, people. It gets kind of gets you sometimes, and we need your help. There's many organizations out there, people, that you can help out. They're all over Facebook, YouTube. Just contact any of them. Contact any of them, and help these victims. I'm looking very forward to keeping everyone updated in progress of how all this goes, and we'll do so on every case, and you will be able to watch every case unfold and unravel, as we take these predators down. And I'm glad to share it. So, I'm in Doniphan right now, and have been for, probably going on close to a week, I guess. We have several crews here. We stake out. We are getting info by the multitude, and we'll be glad to share it with you. So, we will keep you posted on how everything unravels, and give out information as it unfolds. We expose them, people. We are here to expose them throughout the process, and for all to know who these people are, what they're about, what they do. They're not going to tell you, people. They're not going to tell you what they do, who they are, what they are. They're not going to. Are you serious? So we have to do it, and we'll do so. And for all you predators out there, all you traffickers, your time is limited, and your time's going to be coming up. And you think you can keep escaping the justice system and escaping being captured or being caught. You're already there, and you will be exposed. You will be very exposed with evidence, and it will be shown. And everything we do goes through law enforcement. What we have, they have. And I want to thank policing agencies all around the nation. Most of them are very supportive for what we do, and look forward to working with us. And thank you. Thank you. Hats off to you. And looking very forward to working with you as well. We get to share the experience of catching, arresting, and imprisoning these very, very, very bad people. My wife once told me, she says, "You're an evil genius, if you took your knowledge and your wits and do something good with it, you will go far. And that's always kind of stuck. She's been a great coach, been a very good coach. She's taught me a lot of what goes on. There's a lot of these predators and the victims speaking codes. They have coding. They have eye gestures, hand gestures, certain words, certain math. You know, there's a lot to coding, and these traffickers and predators do it very well. They use it so the public eye does not know what's going on, and law enforcement does not go on. They also, you know, with the stories that they have, it keeps people off their trail because of the lies that are said. Well, you know, you hear somebody saying something, you know, you hear the story, but that's about as far as it goes, and that's, you know, what they know. The truth is hidden, and we're here to expose it. We are doing this nationwide. Like I said, there's many agencies and organizations out there that are working with me and have been for some time as it's been put together. And some of these guys have worked very close to me, and I want to thank you. And if you ever have any questions or want to know about any of these other agencies or organizations, I will be glad to share them. You can probably message me, contact me, or you know, by email or call me, and we will make sure you get everything you need to understand and maybe help out. People, there's many of us, and there are thousands and thousands of traffickers and predators out there. But people, there is more of us than there is them. And by working together and working for the victims that are too afraid to speak out, we can get it done and get them out of there. We can get them out of harm's way and put them and get them the help that they need to be able to start living a normal life without being raped, tortured, or threatened, or sold, or put into slavery. Or, you know, someone out there think that they're going to make a few bucks into a foreign organ and lose their life. You can't get paid, people. You cannot get paid if you're dead. You can't. We are here for you. And God bless these people. My heart goes out. My heart really goes out. I have felt, and I know, and I have been through the pain and the heartache, the mental you know, it's just, I've been through it myself, you know, because of these criminals, you know, these traffickers and predators, you know, when they have a family member, or you have a family member that's going through, or a child, or a wife, or whatever it is, you know, brother, sister, and this has been done, or they're going through, it tears families apart. And these guys enjoy every minute of it. They're sick, very sick individuals. But let me tell you, we're here to get you, and we're going to get you. Not to mention what happens once you're behind the bars. Nice. Double whammy for you there. to end this right now. Looks like we have some action going on over to my left. Okay. Yes, okay, people, I have got to go, and I will be back on with another video, and I will explain a little more. This is my first video, people, so this isn't scripted. I didn't go through. That's why it might be a little slow for you or something. I don't know, but I hope this information helps, and I look forward to hearing from you. And like I said, if you know of anyone, or seen any of this or anything, please contact us, please. There will be a list of signs. There will also be videos up for you to recognize the signs of these things that are going on, and also with some of the information I was telling you about why the victims are afraid to talk or say anything to anyone and not run. You will understand. Because I was just like that at one time. It was like, it just don't make no sense. And there's always, that chance to run. People, you really need to open your eyes and open your minds. You really do. And I hope with what I share will help you with that. And listen, people, if anyone ever comes and says that something is happening, if any child or anybody ever makes a statement, please listen. Please. Don't turn your head. Help. If you think that something's going on, give us a call. We'll do some digging. We'll find out. If there's nothing, there's nothing. But if there is, we'll get them. I'm looking very forward to sharing many things and with you, and I hope all this helps. I thank you. God bless. See you soon.